Well, welcome back to Discover, and now this time we've moved indoors once again, and we're going to do a little soft shoe maybe. I'm going to learn how to dance, and it's something that you can learn, because believe me, if my two left feet can learn how to dance, then you can learn as well. And it's through the City of Oshawa and the Durham Board of Education that Karen Park has put on these dance classes, and we'd like to welcome you to Discover, Karen. And what a great thing you've got going here, the dance lessons, because I know for a long time I've always sort of procrastinated and said, well, I want to go learn how to dance, especially, you know, my wife and I, when we were talking about getting married, we wanted to do it, and yet we still never went out and took the lessons. So it's quite a great thing you got going.
A lot of people feel the same way that you do. They've sat back and they've watched people dance for years thinking it was difficult, or they never had the time, or one or the other partner was waiting to make the initial call, and then usually it's the man who calls. A lot of people think it's the women who call for the lessons, but most calls I get are from the men. They're just sick and tired of sitting back and watching. And I get a lot of couples who maybe their kids are starting to grow up and they can be left on their own or old enough to be left with a sitter. All of a sudden they've run out of something to talk about and they want to be able to do something together again, so they go and decide ballroom dancing is great.
Well, I know I've been jealous when I've been at a function where there's some dancing and you see a couple that are just doing a number on the floor and oohing and ahhing everybody, and you feel real jealous about that, and you wish that was you. So here's the chance to actually to do it. How long have you been dancing?
Oh Lord, I've been dancing since I've been a teenager. It was being from an Irish family, you either danced or played an instrument or you sang. I cannot sing.
Any competitions? Yeah,
I did a lot of competitions when I was younger. Basically stopped it because nowadays, in order to compete, you pretty much have to donate 8 to 10 hours a day on practice, and it becomes not just a hobby, it's a job.
And this is something for all ages. It's not just the adults that get involved. Have you had children in your classes at times?
I have. I used to do a Saturday class for teenagers, and even now through the Board of Education and through the City of Oshawa, I have everybody from 18 to 80. It doesn't matter what age, they all have as long as you can walk and talk, enjoy music, then you're a candidate for dancing.
Well, like I said, I have two left feet, so we'll see about that. You got your work cut out for you today. So what's the motivation for people, like we were talking, you know, just maybe get off the couch or finally do it, or is it something where they want to impress people at their wedding or enter competitions?
A lot of people start out thinking they want to enter competitions. They find out that it's a lot of hard work and a lot of time, and it's also very expensive. So that pretty much is squelched the first time around. I have a lot of people come to me, young couples, older couples who are getting married. They have a particular song in mind and they just want to be able to dance at their own wedding for that song. I also have a lot of people who just want to get up and get moving, and ballroom dancing, people may jokingly refer to it as but it is very extensive exercise. There's a lot of hard work. Sure,
that's right. A great opportunity to learn something and get your exercise.
That's right.
Okay, when you mentioned ballroom dancing, will we just think one, I'm pretty naive to it, so am I just thinking one type of dance, or does it break down again from ballroom to this type to that type?
Okay, ballroom dancing entails everything from waltz, foxtrot, jive, which is known in ballroom as swing, cha-cha, rumba, salsa, merengue, tango. I believe there's 13 acceptable dances under ballroom.
What are you going to be teaching me?
Well, I think you were going to try the waltz.
The waltz.
You look like you have very good posture. You should be perfect with your height and posture for the waltz.
All right, so a waltz it is. So as soon as we come back, we'll be waltzing because I'm going to turn into Fred Astaire. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and Karen's about ready to turn me into the gracefulness of Fred Astaire and the sex appeal of Patrick Swayze, all rolled up into one little ball here right now. So let's go for it.
All right. The first thing we're going to do is the first thing I teach all my students. The most important part of ballroom dancing is your posture. Okay? You can have the worst posture and you'll never learn how to dance, because the shoulders, this is my lead. Okay? On any man, the lead comes from the shoulder. So if the shoulders aren't straight, posture isn't correct, There's no way that you can lead me. And that is your one sole purpose in this class, is to learn how to lead, not just learn how to dance. So at the end,
Wait a minute, I thought this was a couples thing.
it is, but who leads? Okay? There's too many women out there that
My
back
wife
lead.
says she does.
No, 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 that will never happen in my class, okay? The man leads. That's why you're here, not just to learn
I
how to
told you
dance.
I lead.
Okay, so the first thing you have to do is just to have the stand straight.
Okay, relaxed.
To a degree, relaxed, yes. All right. Now the second hardest thing you're going to have to learn how to do is I want you to follow my lead. This arm comfortably with the shoulder, and this arm with the shoulders. And this will be the hardest thing you do, is to keep this arm up, because it'll hurt, and it's not normal.
I could get a body cast and it'll just stay there.
You might feel like you're a body cast tomorrow.
Okay, so
Okay, so that's the posture, and that's the position that we're going to assume. Now what I'm going to do is just to show you the basic step of waltz, which is very simple. It's going to be a box step on the floor. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. We're creating a box. It's just a forward side together and a back side together. Okay? So if you want to follow just your basic footwork, follow mine, and this will be the basic step. It's forward, side, together. And again, back with the right foot, side,
it was my other right that wanted to go.
your other right. Man always leads with his left foot. The woman always leads with her right foot. And if you have a problem understanding that, I
Tough.
have a rule of thumb. It's because the women are always right.
Oh, well, all right. We'll give you that one.
We won't forget that. So again, forward with the left foot, side, together, back with the right foot, side, together. The only thing you have to remember is to put the weight on each step. Okay? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm doing it with all the gracefulness of Bullwinkle.
You know why? Because you're looking at your feet. Your feet are your best friends. They'll never leave.
I'm looking at yours. I don't know how to do this. You do.
That's the one thing. A lot of people, when they're learning how to dance...
Can I put my arms down?
Well, you look kind of silly standing there with your arms up.
Sorry, go ahead.
The one thing that people are tempted to do when they're taking dance lessons is to look at your feet. And it's the worst thing you can do because your balance is totally off. Where you should be leading, you can't lead any longer because you're slouched forward. Okay? But believe me, they won't fall off. Your feet will be there at the end of the class, so trust me on this one. The easiest way to learn how to dance is to look forward, keep the posture up. Now that you know the basic step, you don't have to look at my feet anymore because I'm going to be looking at you. Now the trick is, you look over this shoulder, I look over that shoulder. If we keep this position, you'll never step on my feet.
Haha.
Trust me on this. If you step on your partner's feet, chances are it's because
It was
your
their
body-
fault.
No, it's always the man's fault.
Again, another rule.
The man leads. How can it be the woman's fault?
Okay.
All right. So the trick is, I put my hand on your shoulder. You put your hand approximately at my shoulder blade. Okay? Elbow up. On natural. And just your hand open and a light grip. Okay? And it's not over accentuated. It's strictly a comfortable position. But this will be the hardest part.
Don't mind the sweaty palm.
That's I'm used to that. Mine are ice cold. So what I want you to do is to take your left foot forward and do the side together, but I want you to do it with purpose. Okay, so I'm going to be following you. Lead on.
Okay.
Forward, side, together, back, side, together.
Forward, whoops, side. See, I want to bring them together
I
all
know,
the time.
that's
the
natural.
habit. Okay. It's more like a swing. You swing it off to the side.
Pretty much. Actually, if you take a larger step, if you get used to the large steps, you won't have the opportunity to bring that foot up close.
Okay.
Okay, so take a nice big step. It's 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Forward, 2, 3, back, 2,
And make
3.
a box. 1, 2, 3, make a box.
That's what you're doing. Okay, now when you get the basic step mastered, what we're going to be doing is turning it slightly to the man's left. Everything in ballroom dance turns to the gentleman's left.
Okay.
but I don't want you to consciously think about turning. What I want you to do is to look up and position where you want yourself to end up, and that's where your body will normally turn to.
Okay, look where you're going.
So let's say we start out, you decide you want to end up facing the stage.
Okay.
That's where we're going to end up. So take your left foot forward,
Okay, so I've
side
got
together,
All right.
side together.
Then
Okay.
now at this point
Now,
I swing.
on that back step, curve it toward the stage.
Okay.
Side together. Piece of cake.
Hey, not bad at all.
Okay, let's try it again. End up facing that wall.
Okay.
Forward, side, together. Back, side, together. Now you've done the one thing everybody else does.
I never looked. Oh, and I also dropped my elbow.
You dropped your
And
elbow.
I looked at you
My
the whole
lead is
time. I
gone.
didn't look.
Yeah, look over that shoulder.
Okay.
The trick is you're watching out to make sure you don't bump your partner into somebody else on the floor.
But you have the nicest eyes.
Yeah, but I'm checking out something back there
But
too.
aren't I supposed to be, I'm trying to check you out while I'm on the dance floor?
No, that's your wife.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I thought we're doing a pickup scene, aren't we? Okay, ready? Let's go.
All right, with the left foot, and you're going forward, side, together, back, side, together.
Kind of. Oh, to get that elbow up.
Gotta get
Let's
the elbow
Get a piece
up.
of rope and we'll tie them together.
Actually, what I do eventually is just give it a little push. Okay, so try it again. 1, 2, 3, back.
And whoops,
2,
I messed that
3.
up. See, as soon as I decided I had to look, I screwed it up.
If you forget to put the weight on
elbow.
each foot out, there's so many things to remember, but it does start coming naturally.
So when do we do it to music? First I have to
Let's-
figure it out, right?
Yeah, let's try getting your left foot and your right foot down pat, and then we'll try it to some music.
It's my two left feet are the problem. Okay, one more time.
Okay, starting with the left. 1, 2, 3, back. 2, 3, forward. 2,
Oops.
3,
I'll get it yet.
back. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you want to try it to some music?
Sure.
Okay. Now, it doesn't matter whether you can't keep up to the music right away. I'll count it, and eventually we'll shift into second gear and up to third gear.
How about a round of applause? Aren't I doing great? It's so easy to get in. All right, so we've got pretty much the basics down. Let's try the music.
Okay, let's see if we can not trip over each other's feet.
Elbows up, and that's a long intro. There we go. Now, when am I supposed to go here?
2, 3 on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm looking at
2,
you.
3. Well, as long as you can talk and dance, you're doing all right.
Oh, yeah?
1, 2,
See, I
3.
keep doing that with my feet. Bring them together.
Down slightly. Elbow up.
Okay.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice big steps. 2, 3. See, the bigger the step, you don't have time to kill.
Yeah. Stop thinking about it, and it works. Yeah, see? There we go. That's my biggest problem when I try dancing is I lose the rhythm.
When you take your side step, make it nice long step. The forward and the side close. You'll see what I
Okay.
mean. 1, 2, 3. 1, side, side. You're getting a little hop in there.
Well, that's because you're doing it. If you're going to do it, I'm going to do it.
2, 3, 1, side together, back, side together, forward, side together.
I got to get that side slide in.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I keep forgetting that part.
1, 2, 3. 1,
Whoa!
1, 2,
Well, that was
you
a
died
trick.
on me.
I didn't know what was
You
going
do,
to happen.
that's a simple underarm turn. What I
Okay.
want you to do, the only thing that you have to do different is this.
Just get my arm up
So
higher.
if you can lift your arm, do your basic step, it's an underarm turn.
Okay.
Okay? It gets easier.
I hope so.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, boy.
Just do exactly the same step. The the same box. By the time I come around, you'll be there.
Okay, this is fun. Here we go. Which way are we going? Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do an underarm turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That didn't work out, did it? You said I would be there.
Okay. When you're going back, I'm going to go under. You're going to be coming forward on your left foot again. We're going to come together.
I'm going to go forward. Okay.
Okay? What we'll do is just walk through it. Okay? We'll do the basic step.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Now when you go back on your right foot, the hand comes up and I go under.
Goes back, the hand comes up.
1, side.
Now, I still got to go side.
I come forward with your left foot. 1, side, together.
Hey.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
Okay? Want to try that?
Yep. Wait for the music. Arm, elbow up.
This is a little faster music, so it should be easier to do it.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3. 2, underarm turn. Perfect.
Well, not really, but
2.
okay. Now I got to stop looking at you, right? You can see how at one point it becomes a natural thing, and I'll be right here. Don't worry.
The trick is be there when your partner comes around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Underarm turn coming up. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
Thank you.
well, thank you. That was wonderful. Oh, wow, that was...
You did well.
Well, not for about 20 minutes worth of lesson, and I'm starting to get the hang of it, but I can still tell that my two left feet exist, and I haven't got the right one yet, but I'm getting there, but that was a lot of fun.
It's a lot faster when you're doing a one-on-one and private lessons, but it's more fun when you're doing it in a group basis because you can look at the people next to you and go, yeah, right, and you make sure that you don't make the mistake that they just made. But that's the element of ballroom, is to make it fun and exercise and just go with the music for the evening.
Well, it's both of those, and you mentioned the group, and you've got a group here waiting. One of your classes are getting set to go. So we want to see you teaching some of the class and seeing them, well, doing a whole lot better than I just did, I think. So again, thank you very much, Karen, for the lessons and for teaching us.
Don't stop now.
No, I've got to continue on.
You and your wife, I'd like to see you in one of the future classes.
I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, great.
What I'm going to give you is triple time, standard triple time. Okay? If you can keep up to this, you have it made. Okay? If you can't get it the first time, keep counting that beat, and eventually your feet will pick up. I want everybody to give it a try. I want to see some underarm turns.
Teresa, Kevin, wow, you're doing a good job out there. Better than I am. How long have you been at this?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's everybody we talked to so far. It's just been a couple weeks. They've been into it. Like I said, there's hope for me yet, I guess.
That's right, yeah.
Now, what prompted you to take ballroom dancing?
We always were bad at dancing, I guess. For our wedding night, when my mother accused us of burning a hole in the floor dancing on the first dance. She said we just didn't move at all.
It was watching everybody else out there. It kind of made you envious. I know I get jealous when I see a couple that can really dance.
Or you see it on TV, the ballroom dance from the old days.
Well, that's it. Maybe you want to compete, right? You want to go for the world championships?
That's right. One day, Olympics now.
So how much do you get out of it in the way of exercise? Obviously, it gets pretty warm in there, all the moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you take that into account as well, a chance to get out and get some exercise?
No, not really. It didn't even this intense, really.
That was just a bonus.
Yeah.
What do you think of these classes?
They're great.
Yeah?
An hour and a half is ample time, that's for sure.
So a person with two left feet like myself would have no problem?
No, because my wife has 2 left feet and she's doing good.
Oh, yeah, she does. What about yourself, Teresa?
2 right feet.
2 right feet. Well, that makes you a pair, so
That's right.
congratulations and keep it up.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, Lillian and Jeffrey, I think I could just watch you two all night and learn everything I need to know. You were really looking nice out there, nice form, and here I am, like I'm an instructor.
No, not really.
Well, thanks. But I tried, and it's a lot of fun, though. How do you enjoy it?
Oh, really enjoy
We
it.
really enjoy it.
How long have you been taking the lessons now?
We're here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is only the third week.
Have you been elsewhere then?
Oh, yeah, we've danced for quite a few years.
Oh, you're all pros here then.
So it's nice to come back to learn the basics again.
The basics are very important to everybody.
So you just kind of felt yourself getting into some bad habits and decided to come back and get
Yeah,
them back?
that's
Right.
right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Good idea.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people may just go on and not worry about, oh, I've been there once, don't need to do it again.
Yeah, well, you forget the basics, and you know, that's something you really need to know.
So why'd you do that? Were you getting ribbed by your friends out dancing? Oh, you're doing that wrong?
No. It's for ourselves. We know ourselves that we're not doing some of the steps quite right, so
So you're just not happy with that?
That's right.
that's right, yeah.
Well, that's a great idea to come back and do it again. So all the best to you. Thanks for taking the
Okay.
time with us.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy, Jay, Gabby, you look like you're really cutting a rug out there. How long have you been taking lessons?
3 lessons.
3 lessons? Well, you're doing all right. You did better than I did, and I've been there 20 minutes, and I can appreciate how difficult it is to get the coordination and you know, don't look at your feet. How long did it take you to kind of get over that, or is it still part of the routine?
We're still
We're
going.
still tripping.
Yeah, it's tough.
So who's leading who?
Oh, I'm.
He's leading now.
Yeah,
I used
when
to
we
be
first
leading.
started.
So what do you think of this? It's
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what would prompted you to take the lessons?
I've always wanted to take them.
So you
And I found a
coached Jay
sucker.
into.
Yeah, she said, let's go, we're going to try something new, so we'll
Here
go
we are.
dancing, so it's good.
Yeah, well, like I said, you look like you're doing a fine job out there. And how long do you plan to pursue this? Just for your own fun, or maybe compete?
7 more lessons. No.
Yeah, we're not going to compete.
7 more
no.
lessons and look, hang up our dancing shoes till the next
And
wedding.
that's it, yeah. Weddings, you know, special occasions.
Impress everybody out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Well,
get
great. You
out there.
looked like you're having a lot of fun out there. So thanks for taking the time to chat with us.
Yeah,
problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Andy and Myrna, boy, you look real good out there. But I understand you've just started doing this.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
just started
2 weeks.
couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Wow, you're a natural.
No, just the beginners.
That's a starter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the idea of coming to go take ballroom dancing lessons just for the fun?
Just
yeah,
for
just
fun.
for fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good exercise, you know. Learning
same
and at the
time,
same
yeah.
time, you know, meet people, you know. So it's nice, it's fun.
What have you learned so far? Or have you learned what your favorite dance is yet, or are you still waiting to get to that?
Yeah, actually tonight we're gonna learn cha-cha-cha.
Oh, lovely.
And last week we learned the swing
Mm-hmm.
and the waltz.
And your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Which is? What's your favorite?
Actually, boogie is our favorite. But
It is our favorite, yeah.
Really?
I don't know if they will
Teach us
teach
how
that.
to-
But from what you learn here, can you pretty much teach yourself boogie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I think so.
actually it's just a matter of you know, little bit of music in your, you know, in your body, you know. You could just
Yeah, a little bit of rhythm. And posture, don't forget the posture.
yeah.
Yeah, and your hand.
That's right, yeah. I had a problem with the elbow, but no, you two
Now
look
you're
like
a
you're
good.
Oh, thanks. Nice of you to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
Is it your first time also?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it was the first 20 minutes
You
ever.
did it very well.
Thank you, thank you. But you two looked like you had a lot of fun out there, really enjoyed it,
Oh, yeah.
so
Very
keep it up.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You have got to check out ballroom dancing, and of course Karen teaches all sorts of other dances as well. The class is coming up, so enjoy some of the classroom instructions by Karen and of course her students, and keep tuning in to discover, because you never know what we're going to discover next.